Hello and welcome to this new video. And okay, in this time I'm going to talk about my experience, my first experience traveling to Hong Kong from my place. Because in the last video we talked about your experience
Yes.
traveling here for the first time, so now it's my turn. So well, actually my travel was this year, but it was at the beginning of this year. And the difference is like in my case, it wasn't the first time actually I had to travel that far because it wasn't the first time I traveled to the other side of the world because I traveled to Japan before. So well, I mean, it wasn't my first experience traveling that far, but still, I don't know, it's a long travel because no direct flights to go there. So I have to stop in Spain and then in Qatar to arrive there.
Yeah.
So well, yes, it was a long and tiring travel. Plus, I have some inconvenience in the middle, like I don't know, I have a flight delay in Spain too.
Yeah.
That made me worry because I don't know, we all hate delays in planes, I guess. But in
Yes,
this
of
case,
course.
like yeah, when you have a connection, with another plane, and you have few time because in this case I have few time between, I mean, within in Qatar between leaving one plane and taking the other one, I have like 1 hour and a half,
Mm-hmm.
like for that exchange of planes. So, so I remember, I don't know, I was in the airport in Spain, and I mean, I have to wait for the time for boarding, and then I arrive to the gate, and it happens that I arrived to the gate and the plane wasn't there, and it was the time to board, and the plane still not there, and then I don't know, 20 minutes after the boarding time, and the plane still not there. So I
Yeah.
remember all the people start to get worried too. So then the staff from the airline said that there was a delay, and yes, I was very worried at that time. And I remember I was talking with you too. We recall when I was
Mm.
waiting because I don't know. I didn't want to be late in Qatar and and lose the plane, and then had to spend one night in Qatar. I didn't want that. I wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
in Hong Kong, on time.
On time. Yes.
Yes. But well, I don't know. The plane arrived 45 minutes later. So so yes, I
And I
don't know.
remember,
But
I
yes.
remember you said that they kind of separate people to different queue, and you don't know which one to go, right?
That was great because I don't know. There are queues because of they have like groups, different groups to board the plane. So they have group one, group two, group three, group four. And in this case, I don't know. There were like a lot of queue and there were even queues that they mix each other in the middle, and two queues get into one. I don't know. It was crazy. So I didn't get anything. I didn't get which queue I have to go because I don't know. One queue you ask someone, and I mean, I remember I was there, and people came and asked someone in the queue, which group is this one? And they say, it's four. And then another person asked another person and said, which group is this queue for? And they say, it's group two. So it's like, I
Ah, it's like
mean,
you don't know where to go. It's not making any
yes, no
sense.
one knows anything. So, okay, at the end, I didn't do any queue. And I just wait until they call the groups, and then I get into one queue there. But okay.
Yes.
Yes, that was funny. But well, at the end, I don't know. I mean, I arrived on time to Qatar, and the plane even was fast. I don't know if they went faster than usual or what, or they take another route to go. Because even I remember because next to me there were some people that were from Spain too, and the pilot said that we will arrive at this time, and we said, okay, that will be faster than the time because the pilot said the traveling time, and it was shorter than the one that was scheduled at first. So I don't know. Maybe it was.
Maybe they go
I don't
faster.
know why. Yes, yes, probably because maybe there were a lot of people with a lot of connection flights in the plane.
Yes,
Oh
transit
well,
too.
yeah. So at the end, I arrived on time. That's good. And I arrived to Qatar, and I went directly from the plane to the transit zone. So I didn't even have to go through security checks because in Qatar usually you have to go through security checks.
Yes, for me,
maybe
I
they-
have to go through because maybe the plane I took is from Brazil or Argentina. They do a lot of checking. They do it very seriously. It's like they tell you to take off your shoes, and even once I remember a female staff like touching me a bit to check if I have anything on. Like yes, but in your case, you came from Spain, so you don't have that kind of checking. I think it depends on where the plane came from.
Yeah, yes. I have to go through check-in like when I came back when the flight was from Hong Kong to Qatar. In that case, yes, but they didn't touch me or anything. Just put the stuff there and they check the bag and things. But no one touched me. So it was that was fast. But yes, in that case, when I went from Spain to there, that it was the delay flight. In that case, didn't have any check-in, just went directly to the transit zone. And yes, then I arrived on time to Hong Kong. And I remember, I mean, I was tired too because I couldn't sleep well. And I'm not
Yeah.
like you that you sleep well in planes. I don't usually sleep in
Yes.
planes. And I didn't sleep, I mean, well in the first flight, neither in the airport. And in the second flight, neither because it was on a delay, so I was worried about that. I was worried about
Yes, to catch
arriving
the last
to,
flight.
yes, to Qatar and find the gate. And yes, I didn't know if it was too far from the gate or something. So if the gate, I mean, was too far. So, but well, so at the end, the last flight, I was more relaxing, so I could sleep some hours there. I remember I wasn't the only one because my mom was worried too. She was chatting with you two at the same time. So yeah, she didn't sleep because she wasn't. Until I arrived there, I mean. And then, well, I arrived to Hong Kong, and I mean, I mean, I was surprised that, I don't know how to say
The
the lack
checking.
of controls. Or I thought that I mean, they will do more. I mean, they will take more care about the virus or things, stuff like that, because well, here it was open. I mean, Uruguay was more open because of, I mean, we
Yes.
were already overcoming the virus stuff, and in Europe, I mean, in these places you didn't even have to wear masks. But in your place, in Hong Kong, they still take care about that. It was like
Yes. Wearing
yes,
mask and suppose checking the virus and you have the test something like that. But it seems like, as you said, is they don't do many checking on 2023. Yes.
Yeah.
This year.
yeah, because they ask you for the vaccines. I don't know. I mean, they prove that you have the vaccines, and then they ask you for the test. But they ask you to do that before traveling. But when you arrive there, I mean, I didn't. It was actually very easy to go through the airport. You know, I just have to pass through immigrations, and that's it. And then I just walk, and I was out of the transit
Yes.
zone. I was already in the terminal, and then I wait for you. And so well, in that case.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Then what happens in like when I come back here? It's like, and you remember because you were there with me. Is that I don't know. I almost cannot travel because they asked me for, I don't know, for a green card or something that proves that I can
ID
stay in
card,
Uruguay.
yes.
Yeah.
Because you
Because
have the Spanish passport.
Yes, it's a Spanish passport, so I was coming to Uruguay, and and I don't know, it's like I have just one ticket to go to Uruguay, and the person there saw that, and they asked me like, okay, if you have Spanish passport, I mean, you are going to be a tourist in Uruguay, so you need a green card or something. But I mean, fortunately, I always check the ID card from Uruguay with me because that happens to me before too, like in Japan. In Japan happens the same. They didn't want to allow me to travel to Uruguay because I didn't have the ID card or any proof that I can stay in Uruguay then for more than 3 months, or what a tourist can stay here. And I didn't have a ticket to go out of Uruguay, so that's it. But well, in that case, I just showed him the ID, the ID card from here, and allowed me to travel. Otherwise, I couldn't. I couldn't come back here. I don't know. It would be more difficult.
Yes, they will maybe need you to do more things, maybe fill in a form or anything. I don't know.
Yeah,
What will they
I
do?
don't know. Or I would have to call the embassy or something. I don't know.
What?
And I remember another funny thing is that at one, I mean, the person at that one moment he was asking me for the vaccination proof, you know. So he said vaccination, and I understood destination. I don't know why. Remember? And he said vaccination, and I said Uruguay. And he said vaccination, and I say yes, Uruguay. I go to Uruguay.
No.
Yes,
So funny.
I understood destination. I don't know because the English there sometimes some people I don't know I was confused in the English wasn't that clear. It happens the same to me when I arrived to Hong Kong because I asked one of the staff there like where I have to go and because there were a lot of different boxes for immigration. So I don't know, and the girl told me something if I already have because you have to I don't know to fill a form before going to the immigration box, and I had it already. And the girl was asking me if I had the paper, but I didn't get what she was saying. She said that in English, but I didn't understand. I don't know. That English wasn't that good. So he
Maybe
said
it's your
something.
problem. It's not her
Well, maybe it's
problem.
my problem. Yes, maybe it was my problem.
Accent. You
No.
like our Asian accent.
Yeah, I couldn't understand that Asian accent. So she asked me about that, if I have that. And I said, no, I don't. I don't understand. Okay, so she sent me to another place. And when I went to that place, I know that place, it was to check that paper to fill. And I saw that there was people filling that form. So in that case, I understood. And I said, okay, so she was asking me about that paper that I already had. So then I went to again and I asked another staff and that guy,
Mhm.
the English was more clear at least for me. So I understood what he said and he was asking me for that form and I said, yes, I have it. And okay, then then I went to the box. I well, yes, that's it. And yes, then in the travel back here,
Yeah.
it wasn't that.
It's more relaxing because you're just going back to your country. It's like not like matching any. Well, it's you have to go back to work, but it's not like you
Yes.
have to catch the schedule or anything.
Yeah, when you come back, it's okay because if anything happens, I mean, I don't care. We can stay one more night in any place. It's okay. Because you come back, you're not in a hurry, you know. So it's like, it can happen anything, and can stay 2 days in Qatar. I don't know, 3 days in Spain, no problem.
That's
So well, actually, I
city.
took the opportunity to visit Spain. I mean, so in Spain, I have a lot of hours in the airport. So I went out to the city and yes, and then went back to the airport. But okay.
Yeah.
And I remember in the airport there was a bird too. I remember I sent you a picture. It's just a funny
Yeah.
detail.
Maybe you want
I
some
don't know,
biscuits.
the poor bird get into the airport, into the terminal, and then he was there. Yeah, probably some food from other people that was in the airport. Because I went to a place, I don't know, because I went, I mean, far from in the transit zone, the place that there are the stores. I went like more near the gate because it was relaxing, so I was there. And then I saw the bird, and then the bird go flying around, and then came back because maybe he was expecting me to throw some food or something. Maybe. And then I remember it happens too, but not in Spain, in Qatar. When I was coming back, that you got worried, and my mom too, because I fell asleep.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
because I
so
was tired.
worrying.
I was tired, yes. So I took a nap. I don't know, it was a nap an hour or something like that. And then I checked my phone again and I saw a lot of messages. And lost call maybe, I don't know, from you.
Yes.
Yes,
And
I
also,
was worried.
you told me about the Wi-Fi and you help people in Spain.
Yes, that happened. Yes, I help people when I went there and when I came back here too. I mean, because when I went there, when I was going there in Spain, it happens that I have an old lady because she couldn't. And I was an old lady with her friend that was old too, and she couldn't find the gate. I mean her plane. So I told her like where it was the screen, and she has to check the flight in the screen. I helped her to find the the gate. And then it's funny because she checked it. She found the gate and she came back to me again and said, okay, I found the gate. Now what? How can I find the gate? And I had to help her again, and I helped her to find to follow the signs, and find her gate. Her gate. So then she was very thankful for that. Then I helped other people, like in Qatar, when I was coming back here, because I don't know, there was people that was old too, not as old as the lady in Spain,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a guy first. It was a guy with another group of people, and the guy asked me. I mean, he came next to me, and he was from Spain too, and he asked me because the other
How to
colleague
use the
from Spain too.
Wi-Fi?
Yes, I mean how he can connect to the Wi-Fi because he was not technology friendly, because of age probably. So I helped him. I helped him how to. I told him how to connect to the Wi-Fi. I mean, I do it on his phone actually, how to connect to the Qatar Wi-Fi, and he connected. And I remember he went because he wasn't that far from me with his group. I don't know, his wife or something like that asked him like, like how did he connect to the to the Wi-Fi? How can he do that?
And then
And then he told her like, yes, that guy there helped me to connect. Like, you can go and ask him. Like, so then the girl came and asked me to like how to connect to the Wi-Fi. So I like helped her again and told them how to connect.
no,
If
I
maybe
don't know.
someone can help you.
If it's old people, yes, I will help. But if it's not, I will doubt because
Okay,
they.
yes, it depends.
Yes.
Yeah, there can be people that maybe have other bad intentions.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah.
So yes, that happens. No, it happens to me that I ask for help too, but in Madrid, yes, in Spain, because I wasn't sure about taking a train, and I asked someone if he knew if that train go to that place. He wasn't from there neither. So he told me, I don't know because I'm not from here.
Yeah.
He was from another city.
Another thing I want to mention about. I don't know if you will talk about it later in another video. It's like you met the same family the second time in Uruguay airport. Like the first time you go to Japan, and then this time you go to Hong Kong, and then you met the same family.
Yes, yes. Oh no, I can't tell. It was a family that I don't know. When I went the first time, I went to Japan, and that was years ago. I don't know, I remember when I was traveling to Japan, I met with a family because in that travel, maybe I can tell in another video. I don't know, so you can see in another video. Because in that travel happened other things too, like my plane it was broken in the middle of the air, so I need to land
Okay,
in Bolivia.
we make it
and then I
in
met
another video.
that family.
Like
Well, and then I met that family again before going to Hong Kong in the airport. But again, and well, yeah, that's for another video. So well,
yes. Maybe
so
we put it
all
like
for now.
how we met, and then the first time we met.
Yes,
yes.
All
Make
over
it
all
like
that
that.
time. Okay, so that's it for now.
Finally!
Hope you enjoyed
Yay!
it. Yes. Okay, see you.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.